I'm Heidi. Welcome to my kitchen. Hey guys, so today is day 3, and today I'm going to be making shakshuka from Northern Africa and the Middle East. Shakshuka is particularly popular and originated in Morocco, but has since become popular all over the Middle East and has traveled, so it's a very popular dish. You can find it pretty much anywhere in the Middle East at this point, and in Northern Africa. So very excited about this one. So fun fact, a lot of people think that this dish is Israeli because it's very popular in Israel, but actually the word shakshuka comes from the Arabic word for all mixed up or shaken. It's actually a very popular Arabic dish, and it's popular all over the Middle East and originates in Northern Africa. So I started off here dicing up a half an onion and then adding about 4 or 5 cloves of pressed garlic and sauteing that up in a pan. I seasoned that really nicely with salt and pepper. Like I always say in my videos, season as you go, don't season at the end. Make sure you season as you go and you taste your food to make sure it's tasting good as you go. So I gave that a stir, got all that seasoning mixed in. Then I chopped up about 6 Roma tomatoes. Opened up 2 cans of tomato sauce. I chopped up 1 whole bell pepper into strips, though if I were to do this again, I wouldn't cut it into strips. I would dice it because the bell pepper did not break down the way I wanted it to, and it would break down a lot better if you dice it. So I added all my tomatoes and my bell pepper to my pot with my onions. Gave that a stir, mixed that all in. And the biggest thing here is you want a pot with high sides that you can put a lid on so that you can let it all cook down. Again, I seasoned my food. Always season as you go. And then I added my tomato sauce, 2 cans of it. Stir to mix all of that in. And then I added my spices. My spices include coriander, paprika, cumin, and red pepper. And I seasoned again after I added my spices and tasted just to see that I was bringing out the flavors. Then I added a lid and I let everything cook down for a long time, probably about a half hour I let it cook. And when it was cooked down, I pulled the lid, and then what I did was I started making little wells in the cooked down sauce so that I could drop my eggs in there. And then I drop my eggs in, one in each well. And then I popped a lid back on it and I let it cook. I let that go for a good 10 minutes or so, pop the lid off, check on it. Noticed it wasn't quite done cooking, so I put the lid back on and let it go another 5 minutes. Almost done, not quite there. I chopped up some cilantro and some parsley on the side. Once my eggs were just about done cooking, I added the cilantro and parsley as a garnish. And then my shakshuka was ready to serve. And there you have it, one perfect shakshuka, ready to be served. We're digging into shakshuka. Digging into the egg, which is nice and runny. It's delicious. Runny egg here. A little bit of tomato sauce. That is so good. That is so good. That's delicious.
It's very good.
Really good. That's shakshuka. Hey guys, Heidi here doing a little bit of a follow-up video talking about my shakshuka recipe. So I thought the recipe came out absolutely delicious. The only thing that I would change is I would get some pita bread and serve it with some pita bread or some naan bread. I didn't have any on me when I made it. And if I was to serve it again, I would serve it with some naan bread. Now, the people I served it for absolutely loved it. They absolutely thought it was just one of the most delicious dishes I have ever made. But if I were to serve it again, I would definitely serve it with some bread. But other than that, I thought the recipe came out absolutely delicious. The spices were great. Everything about it came out great. I did feel like I would cut up the green bell peppers. I would dice them as opposed to slicing them because I feel like they would break up better. They were a little bit firm. Even having cooked for over an hour, they still were pretty firm in the pan. But it wasn't bad. They weren't bad. So that was the only thing that I would change. But other than that, I definitely recommend trying this recipe, and I would give it a 10 out of 10. It was great. Definitely a 10 out of 10 on shakshuka. I will post a link to the recipe down in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe so that you can catch new content every week.